it's dried up, but now we've got a bit of a sprinkle, so lucky that we've got the Supermotards out. We've got a 5-pack out there, so this one will be interesting, a tight little race, 6-lap race. They're on half track as well, not on a big international one. So getting ready for a start. Good clean start there, except for one in second, James Clark. Didn't quite drive out, but in pole we had Kyle, Clark, Scott, Woods and Scott. Be interesting to see here if Coach can actually put his ball, if he's handing the throne over to the fellow. Or Cudge up the inside, getting out of that 5th position up into 4th position. Good man there, Cudge. Remember him riding the KX 500 around Wanganui. He's from Wanganui and he works for Jeff Kewen down at Kewen Motorcycles or Kewen Honda. Good to see him out there still campaigning and pretty good measuring stick to if you are riding Supermoto to be able to run around with Cudge, especially at Wanganui. So this one looks like it's going to be interesting. Good start there, and we've got a little bit of a tussle down the front straight. So on lap 1 we've got Mike Kyle out in front, James Clark there, he's slotted up into 2nd position. On the move is Wilson Woods, he's done a great lap time there, and Scott as well, moving up into 4th position. So he might have been able to hear me while he's out there riding, and he's scooted past his son there, Alex Scott. So it'll be an interesting battle, father versus son. Looks like Cudge has got it under control, but the 3 out in front wouldn't want to pick this one at this stage. So up in the commentary box I can see spits of rain, and we have got very overcast conditions at the moment. It looks like the rain is starting to flow in. Mike Kyle doing a great job, he's out setting the pace there, but the 2 others are still in touch. We've got Clark and Woods there having a little look. Last lap was Kyle doing a 19.9, 19.8 for Clark, and a 20.1 there for Woods, but those 3, you can throw a blanket over them. Eking out to a little bit of a gap there and putting in a great lap time. 17.7 there from James Clark, so he's in control of this one. Mike Kyle doing a 19 flat, 18.6 there from Wilson Woods, so those two are still right in touch with each other. Craig Scott, a little bit of a lonely ride there, but he's definitely clear of his son there, Alex. So, yeah, father's out in front and showing who's the king of the family still. To go, so there'll be 3 when they cross the finish line, but Clark looks like he's got this one under control. Still the spits of rain keep flowing up into this commentary box, so very adverse conditions for these boys out there, but Clark is on the move. He's rolled it off there. You can see he's done a 21 and a 22, so it is obviously getting a little bit wetter out there on the track, but it doesn't seem to be affecting these Supermoto, which is really good to see. So out in front of Clark, Kyle, Woods, Scott and Scott there in 5th position. back straight there into the flip-flop, and finally coming into the last corner there is James Clark. We'll have a look at his lap times in this one. The track conditions look like they are deteriorating. He was doing 21s last time, 22 this time, so they are getting a little bit worse. I can see a lot of rain up on my thing, on my screen there. Mike Kyle looking around over his shoulder, so he's just sussing out the conditions. He's rolled it off to a 24, so Clark doing a great job setting the pace, but he does have to keep it upright with only 2 laps to go. Looks like it's really starting to dump down now, and these boys will be on. Some of them would be running wets, some of them will be running the slicks, but it looks very adverse conditions out there. We've got Clark out in front, and he's got about a 100-metre lead from the next 2. Then there's about a 10-metre gap back, so we've got Clark, Kyle and Woods. They're our top 3. Cudge seems like he's just cruising along at his good pace, and he seems to be catching the front boys, matching them on lap times now. Good to see Alex Luff there out. Beautiful little dirty Wanganui mud flap that he's cranking, and nice to see Cudge's boy out there, and he's in 5th position. So not much longer to go. He's coming into the last corner, and they look like they're just tippy-toeing around, trying to stay upright. He's got a huge lead. So James Clark there coming through, getting that white flag. And it is pouring down now. 2nd position, 2:10 there. Mike Kyle, great ride. Wilson Woods there, he's rolled it off as well. Last lap, 33, so it's starting to dump, and Cudge is on the bush. Maybe he's on the wets as well. He seems like he's catching them. Cudge doing a 31. Cudge is definitely the fastest one there by far. So a 33 for our leader, 34, 36, and a 31 there from Cudge Scott in 4th position. He's on the move. Red flag, red flag. We've got a race stoppage because of that torrential rain. So the red flag has come out. That one has been called. We had very adverse conditions. We had a dry track at the start of that one, but then a few little spits up on my screen up in the commentary box, and then it started really dumping. So James Clark taking that one from Mike Kyle. Wilson Woods there, great ride for 3rd position. Craig Scott, he was on the move. He would have loved if it stayed out. He must have been on wets, and he was the man on the move, and he took the 4th position from Alex Luff Scott there in 5th position.